right? At the beginning, something happened, a contract didn't show up. I mean, the payment wasn't there on time. Oh my God. I will lose my mind. Like, oh my God, this is you see, I knew that I was not able or capable of this. And now it has happened, like now you have a different mindset of it. Just like, all right, nobody has died. You're gonna find a solution. And throughout the process, you build resources. You can become resourceful. So whenever you come into a situation, you're like, man, let's solve the solution. Let's solve the problem and let's find a solution. Tomorrow's another day with other challenges.
Welcome to the Real Estate Pros Show, where we interview real estate investing professionals from coast to coast, as well as the service providers that serve the real estate investing industry. Our goal is simple: share what's working now to help you improve and scale your business to the next level and meet the pros that can help you get there. Real Estate Pros is powered by Investor Fuel, America's leader in helping real estate investors and professionals build the business you need to live the life you've always dreamed of. Let's start today's show. Property insurance for real estate investors doesn't have to be difficult, but it does need to be there to protect you when you need it. MyInvestorInsurance.com not only provides insurance at 15 to 30% cheaper than traditional agencies, it's built specifically for real estate investors like you. You can set up an account in about 2 minutes, get quotes on properties, turn on and turn off insurance for your fix and flip or rental properties in around 2 minutes without having to talk to anyone directly, all through our portal. There's no better way or faster way to make sure you've got the coverage you need to protect you, and no more lengthy policies either. Once you're set up, you're billed monthly and prorated by the day for however long your policy is active. It's powered by MSI, the third largest independent MGA, with 1.5 million customers and more than $1 billion in cumulative premiums written. Get set up today in about 2 minutes at myinvestorinsurance.com/fuel.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Real Estate Pros Podcast. I am your host, Hugh Edmonds. And y'all know what I'm going to say. I'm excited to be here. I have another fantastic guest. And that's what really gets me excited, because I love when I get the chance to hear other people's story, to see things from other people's vantage point, to get into the nuances of how they do things. Because I know, so many different jewels and gems get dropped, and I believe today is going to be no different. We have someone, listen, he can attack this thing in a couple different ways, have an acquisition team. He can do traditional side. He can do creative side when it comes to the financing. What I love is that he really want to help the sellers with more options. I love that about him. And so I want to introduce you all to some of y'all may know him. He said he was on a podcast this morning. So for all I know, he's probably world famous. And so I want to introduce to some and present to others Mr. Angel Bodon. Mr. Angel, how you doing today, sir?
Hey, how are you? Thank you for the invite, man.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Thank you for being here. Thank you for gracing us with your presence. And I mean that. I'm not just saying that to be tongue in cheek, but really thank you for your time. Time is valuable, right? And so thank you for being here, man. Listen, I'll be honest with you. I kind of want to dive in. I would love for you to tell the people what your main focus is these days. If you want to give us a bit of an origin story of how you got into real estate, how you got to, doing what you do, we would love to know that. And then also tell us what markets you're operating in. So, Mr. Angel, sir, you have the floor.
Hey, so yeah, man, thank you again. My name is Angel Bodon. I'm from Aguadilla, Puerto Rico, and I live here in Charleston, South Carolina. Been in real estate for the past 8 years, eight plus years, and started in Puerto Rico with Airbnb, with one Airbnb, and quickly learned, that it was a good business. So I had the business in Puerto Rico, but then again worked here as an aviation mechanic. Ended up here in Charleston working for Boeing, and said, "Hey, let's open up an Airbnb here since I already know, how to operate them." And to find out that it was illegal in some areas. So there was a task force and everything. So yeah, I had the inspiration of real estate. I mean, I really wanted to jump on that side of business and try to get away from aviation. I did around 20 years of aviation, so I was kind of fed up. And yeah, so Bigger Pockets, other podcasts, right way back when. And yeah, ended up learning a lot more, picking up a lot more properties. Ended up joining mentorships like sub two with Pace Morby. That really, showed me all the strategies that are out there, and how to run this business. And yeah, man, it's been a wild ride, but it's been productive. And I mean, right now I don't work in aviation anymore. I'm doing this full time.
Stop living on an island and join the #1 mastermind in America for professional real estate investors. Investor Fuel is a community of hundreds of the nation's top investors working together to build stronger businesses and better lives. In addition to the amazing community of real estate investors acting as a board of advisors for one another, Investor Fuel members have access to 100% funding on purchase and repairs for our members only, a health insurance program, and benefits and discounts that more than pays for the membership of most of our members, meaning it's actually costing you money to not be a member of Investor Fuel. If you're looking to scale your business and build a business that allows you to live the life of your dreams, please visit investorfuel.com today and book a call with our team.
There it is. Oh man, congratulations to you. It's nothing like being able to step away from, the W-2, being able to step away. Like you said, you got tired of it, you got frustrated of it. Some people it works, but for you, you were able to step away. Now you're living your dream, man. And I appreciate that, appreciate the journey. So 20 years of aviation, obviously that's a long time. 8 years, doing this real estate. And so I think life probably, as you was just journeying through life, I'm sure you have picked up just some systems and strategies that work for you, right? So I would just love to know, what are some business strategies that you use that helps you out as you grow your business? But also, what's some personal strategies that you use that help you just as a person? I know some people do cold plunge, gym, different things like that. So
Oh
what
yeah.
are, personal strategies that help you and some business strategies that help?
Well, it's that's a good question, because I mean, I lately this at least this past year, in order it started to become a whole business, right? I mean, like we were talking about earlier. I was always an employee. I was never a business owner or boss, let's say. So in order to understand that world, or to understand how to even delegate and talk to other people, you have to learn, you have to read, you have to, get used to, that position. And so yeah, I was not a big reader. I mean, not, I listen more than what I read. I ain't gonna lie to you, but still, there's a lot good information, books out there, podcasts, and all that are converting me into a better person, a better, human being. Let's say. I mean, now I'm exercising more, I'm eating better. The reading side of things, it have changed a lot. Like, I have to be there for the team, clear decision making, all that other stuff. It's completely different. So whenever I started, obviously a one man show. So the reason I picked the creative side, and picked up that community with Pace, is because yeah, we I was I started when I started, I was, pretty much YouTube University, right? So I was purchasing properties from wholesalers, doing the burst strategy, and I picked up a couple of them. I was doing good, and I was really doing bad in some of them. And I was like, man, I'm just kind of doing this, with no guidance. So I ended up looking to, okay, you know what? I want to be that wholesaler, so I could buy it at a discount. And I started looking at different mentorships at that time. And 5 years ago, when COVID happened, that's the reason the transition from employee, work for working in aviation to real estate actually happened. I already had three. I've already had three deals that I've worked on, or three properties that I've worked on. And then COVID happened, 2020. I got fired. I was like, all right, this is it. I'm not going back. So yeah, so whenever I was looking what else, mentorship or community to join, I saw, what Pace was offering on the diversity of strategies, just to kind of help the seller, with not just like, hey, if it's not this price, I can't help you. At least you understand the motivation, and you can accommodate. So that I like that a lot. Like, that probably sounds cliche, but I love to help people. And then, yeah, whenever I saw that there was more options, not just a one way, one trick pony, let's say. Yeah, I ended up joining that, and picking up properties on the creative side, subject to seller finance, doing novation agreements was a big one, when I started as well. So yeah, man, it's just what I like was, the options that I could, offer, and that kept growing into a team, to a business. And now I had to change, my strategy of myself, of how to, live a better, life, healthier life for me, for my kids, for my family, and yeah, for my business.
If you're looking for consistent, high-quality leads, look no further than Investor Machine. Investor Machine isn't just another agency, it's the most sophisticated, data-driven lead generation company on the planet for real estate investors, and serves the role of being not just a lead generator for your business, but a marketing partner that is helping you achieve your goals along the way. Go to investormachine.com to learn more and schedule a call with our team today.
So I could grow it. So yeah, it's been a wild ride, but it's fun seeing, the evolution of where this is takes you.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, thank you so much, Angel, man. Thank you for what I call the gift of your vulnerability, right? Like, cause you shared some things with us that you didn't have to share. And so thank you. Um, one of the books that I love, I probably read it like maybe 3 times, is a book called Atomic Habits. Have you heard
Oh,
of that book before?
yes,
Yeah.
sir.
And man, and when I listen to you talk, I listen that when you talk about changing, like you change your identity. Like you change like who you are, like you were saying, like, listen, I work out better. I got to be a better leader. I got to be a better
Yeah.
boss, better family man. And it's like when I listen to you talk, it's like you changed your identity. Like you changed who you are. This is not just something that I do. I'm striving to be. This is who I am. I'm a better father. I'm a better leader. I'm a better businessman. And that's what I hear, man. And so thank you again, man. Thank you for sharing those principles. Thank you for having grace on yourself as you continue to change because with new information as we take it in we start to change with gradually these incremental changes and
Oh, yeah.
that's what I hear you're doing, man. And so again, man, thank you so much for sharing your systems and really thank you for just being a positive light even here on this podcast, man. I appreciate you, so I just wanted to say that to you, man to man. So I appreciate you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Absolutely, man. And so as you continue to build this business, has there been times like have you faced some adversity? Have you rubbed up against some adversity as you've been building?
And yeah, and that's another thing. Like, piggybacking on what you were, what you were talking about earlier. The person that you have to become, or with the situations that happen throughout the process, right? At the beginning, something happened, a contract didn't show up. I mean, the payment wasn't there on time. Oh my God. I will lose my mind. Like, oh my God, this is, you see, I knew that I was not able or capable of this. And now it has happened, like, now you have a different mindset of it. Just like, all right, nobody has died because of it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, man. I mean, you're gonna find a solution. Now and throughout the process, you build resources. You can become resourceful. So whenever you come into a situation, you're like, man, I know. You know what? I spoke to Quentin, and he went through the same situation. Hey, bud, remember that one time? And you gotta be vulnerable about stuff. Like, hey, man, I'm going through this crap right now. The world is not perfect, like everybody thinks, out there. And hey, let's solve the solution. Let's solve the problem, and let's find
Yeah.
a solution. And hey, like, keep your head up. And tomorrow's another day with other challenges. God knows what's gonna happen, but
If you're a new or newer real estate investor looking to launch or grow your real estate investing business, please check out Investor Fuel Club. It's a coaching community, but unlike anything you've ever seen before. And you can actually partner with members of our mastermind from coast to coast on deals right in your market. There's no better opportunity to build a consistent business than to literally partner with pros to help you avoid costly mistakes, avoid the need for capital to do deals, and help you eliminate your fears as you're starting your business. Learn more about Investor Fuel Club at investorfuel.com/club.
Consistency and being resourceful gives you a better mindset about fixing situations. To give you an example, lately I got properties in Louisiana. I ended up investing out there in Louisiana, and being out of state investor, it's kind of challenging, because you're not there, and yeah, you try to trust some people out there, but two evictions. I got a fourplex and a single family out there, and all of a sudden I got two evictions. I'm like, crap. And so I had to, like at the beginning, I'm like, oh my god, evictions. Oh, what do I do? Nah, it's just I already got the system. Like, all right, let me call the attorney. The attorney will go out there for me, and he'll handle this for. Yeah, it's gonna cost a little bit, but I can make it happen. And I don't need to be there. At the beginning stages, when I purchased the property, I was traveling out there. Oh my God, what's going on? And now understand learning what is it, meeting new people out there, and yeah, making more connections. I got a confidence that I can make it, work, and solve the problem without stressing, because
Yeah.
that takes you, man. The mind can go to crazy places, whenever you're not in control. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's interesting all that, man. But yeah.
Yeah. No, I appreciate you, man, and I'm so glad you talked about that confidence. That the more we learn to navigate hard things and we overcome them, that's like stacking that confidence in us.
Oh
Like, oh
man.
man, like when you first go into it, you like trying to figure out the angle, like how I'm gonna take care of this. But the more you overcome these hard situations, you stack that confidence. You like, oh, that happened. Okay, I know the play for that. Yeah, yeah, I know the role. Yeah. And then when something new comes that you're not used to, you remember like, okay, this was new at one point. I got that mastered. I'll master this too. And so yeah, so I love it, man. And I'm gonna come back to those relationship building in a second. What I want to do right now, I do want to ask you, what's your next real goal? Like, what are you looking to solve, scale next? Like, what's next for you, sir?
So yeah, like I was sharing with you earlier, I this year, or the at the end of this year, me and my partner ended up doing a buy box, like a flyer. And I was like, all right, man, let's start marketing this and sharing it, in different platforms, groups, just to kind of put it out there. I want to acquire more properties this year on the affordable housing side of things. My markets are here in Charleston and Columbia, here in South Carolina. So, like I was telling you, I already work with the programs here, government funded programs for the homeless veterans. So yeah, it's been good, really good. It's mailbox money, like they call it. And yeah, we saw that. It's like, all right, we're here. They got a waiting list. They just need properties. Let's make that happen, right? So what I'm doing and focusing on the buy box is buying from a duplex from two doors up in the
Okay.
same location, just multifamily. I got from 2 to 50, and I got the 50 to 200 as well, and mobile home parks and RV parks as well. And we're looking in Columbia and South Carolina. So if anybody knows, let me know.
Hey,
Um,
listen.
but yeah, that's what we kind of focusing on this market, on creative and or cash, depending if the numbers make sense.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, it's that's the route, because we do have the fix and flip company, and then we got the buy and hold passive
Okay.
income company. So two different LLCs, a holding company on top, and then everything with the business structure works that way. But yeah, it's like we were talking about earlier, the interest rates hopefully come down this coming year, so the fix and flips are gonna be a little bit more active this year. That's what we're hoping, because we got the crews, we got everybody ready. But yeah, it's just days on market are a little bit. That's what we switch more onto the buy and hold side of things.
Yeah.
But yeah, buy and hold and fix and flips. That's the next year what it looks like.
Love it, man. And so you mentioned your partner. Just listening to you, man, just being better for yourself and being better for the people who you are responsible for, right? So I want to talk a little bit about relationship building. I want
Hmm.
to know your perspective when it comes to relationships. Like, is building positive relationships a great thing? I know you talked about, having those people in place that you can call. So give me your perspective with relationship building. How important is it in the business that you're in?
My God, it's everything. It's everything. And I mean, and that's why that's whenever I found that out about business, the relation, because it's in every business, But I mean, I've always been friendly. I've always, back in Puerto Rico where I grew up, everybody, I have everybody's friendly back in Puerto Rico, so it's nothing, it's not that hard. So we get together and meet people from school from everywhere. So we kind of good with dealing with people, right? Right, with meeting people and networking. Let's say that's the
Yeah,
word that I'm looking for.
there you go.
So so whenever I go to events, to big events, oh my God, I'm in La La Land. Some people hate that. Some people are like, oh my God, get me away from people. I feed out of people. It's crazy. There you go. so
Yeah.
so I need to be where the crowds are at, and hey, let's talk, exchange information. And like I was telling you, I started when attending events and learning from events and connecting with them. And next thing you know, I did a little bit of social media 3 years, no, 5 years ago. And I caught the attention of other investors in North Carolina and Charlotte, and they invited me to a speaking event. I'm like, oh boy, I've never spoken in front of anybody. I will speak to anybody, but not in front of a bunch of people, right? I never had that experience. So that opened another world for me, the speaking events, speaking in events on the Latino side of Spanish. So I was brought up to speak about creative finance, and next thing you know, I've been, oh my God, to at least like 15 states already, throughout the years, talking about creative finance on the Latino side, just to kind of give them the confidence of like, hey, you can do this too. This is not only for a certain crowd. This says you can, they can help their families and be prosperous on this as well. So yeah, on those events, oh my God, like I get out of the stage and I'm on the lobbies like, hey man, like connecting, and that has changed my business. One connection can change your business. So it's like looking for that connection the whole all day, every day, So it's everything. It's everything in this business. I mean, yeah, that's how this runs, pretty much.
Man, man, listen, this has been phenomenal. I'm so glad I got a chance to meet you. So glad that you came up and dropped nugget after nugget, just you being your authentic self. I know you have really made an impact here with our audience. So I really appreciate you, man. If someone wanted to connect with you, reach out to you, learn more about what you're doing, what's the best way for them to get in contact with you?
So yeah, I'm some people are more Facebook than Instagram, whatnot. I'm more in the Facebook side of things. Angel Bodon, you can find me on Facebook. I do have an Instagram at Mr. Angel Bodon, MR Angel Bodon. So yeah, I do have a YouTube channel. I gotta send it to you because it's in Spanish.
Yeah,
Financiamiento Creativo.
okay.
So I'll share it with you. And yeah, man, I mean so I regularly I'm more active on the Facebook Messenger. So send me a message like, hey, I saw you with content, having a conversation, let's connect. Because I mean a lot of people just send me a friend request. And I'm like, I don't know who you are. So at least, hey, I saw you here. Let's connect. I got this, let's exchange value, like, hey, well, how can I help and how can you help? And let's make money together. So yeah.
There you go. Listen, man, Angel, sincerely, I want to say first, I thank you for your time because time is valuable, right? Listen, you're a speaker now. You know people will pay you for your time or pay you to come and speak. So right. So definitely thank you
Yeah.
for your time. Yeah, Shoot, man, thank you for your story. Thank you for being authentic. Thank you for changing your identity. We're
Mm.
probably not having this conversation today if you didn't take those steps of changing who you are, right? And
Yo.
so I appreciate you. Our paths may have never crossed. And so, like you said, we never know how the networking and the connection is going to happen. So
Mm.
I'm valuing your time and your story today. And definitely, man, thank you for your perspective. Thank you for the way you think. You have given enough perspective today that probably have shifted somebody's mind, and they probably was facing something. They just heard a little nugget to say, okay, that makes sense. Let me apply that. And so, I sincerely, sir, thank you for being here today.
Good stuff, man. Thank you again. I mean, this is what I'm passionate about. I mean, we can talk about real estate all
Yeah,
day, man, if you let me.
absolutely.
Uh,
Yeah, man.
but yeah, man. I mean, here on Christmas Eve today.
Come
So
on,
Merry
absolutely.
Christmas for everybody, and yeah, man. Yeah, we're gonna hit the road in a few. But yeah, man. Again, thank you for the invitation. Yeah, I'm open. You know, obviously. Well, let me know what time, and yeah, man, we could do it anytime you want again, man.
Absolutely. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you for coming through, man. So appreciate you. Now
All
listen,
right.
everybody, y'all heard Mr. Angel. You can't tell me you haven't got the value. You can't tell me he didn't bring it. So definitely check him out, but definitely make sure you are subscribed because you do not want to miss out on these amazing conversations that we're going to continue to have. So, Mr. Angel, thank you again. And to everyone else, we will see you on the next time.
Thanks for joining us for today's Real Estate Pros Show. You can learn more about the amazing benefits of the Investor Fuel Mastermind community, including surrounding yourself with hundreds of other rock stars, 100% financing for your deals, and members-only discounts from vendors you're likely already using that, as a member of Investor Fuel, will save you more than the cost of your membership. Visit investorfuel.com to learn more. If you're interested in joining us as a guest of this show, please visit investorfuel.com/pros to apply. You can also check the show notes for access to free resources, how to get access to world-class lead generation, and much more. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss another episode. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next show.